A simple pair of glasses looks harmless, but behind it sits a market that quietly turns vision into a controlled, high-margin necessity. For millions, the price feels absurd because the system is not built for transparency, it is built for extraction and silence. Prescription eyewear sits at the intersection of healthcare and retail, where weak oversight creates a perfect hiding place for markup. The real story begins with vertical integration, where one company can control the exam, the frame, the lens, and the final bill. When competitors are folded into a few giant chains, price discovery breaks down, and consumers lose the basic leverage of comparison. That is how regulatory capture works in plain sight. Rules exist, but institutional design lets insiders shape them to their advantage. The frame itself is often a tiny fraction of the ticket price, yet branding makes it feel luxurious and justifiable. Lenses are the true cash engine, because coatings, thinning, tints, and upgrades can be stacked into a hidden ladder of fees. Each add-on looks optional, but the menu is engineered so the cheapest path feels incomplete, risky, or medically inferior to buyers. The consumer never sees the hidden ledgers where wholesale costs, rebate flows, and internal transfer prices reveal the real margins. Manufacturers negotiate in bulk, then sell through layers of intermediaries, each taking a cut while pretending to add value somehow. Private labels and exclusive collections create artificial scarcity, turning ordinary metal and acetate into premium status symbols for shoppers everywhere. The lab behind the lens is another choke point, where orders can be delayed, revised, or bundled to inflate revenue. A prescription is not merely a medical note. In this industry, it is a key that unlocks recurring charges again. Some retailers profit more from financing than from product sales, using payment plans to soften sticker shock while preserving margin. The system depends on information asymmetry because most buyers cannot inspect lens quality or compare true wholesale costs themselves. Even insurance can amplify the problem, since allowances and networks often hide the final price rather than lowering it meaningfully. Discount coupons and buy-one-get-one offers look generous, but they often mask inflated base prices built to survive the promotion cycle. Online sellers expose the weakness of the old model by showing that many glasses can be produced far cheaper today. Yet brick-and-mortar chains survive because they sell reassurance, adjustments, and urgency, then charge a premium for the convenience package itself. The eyewear industry sells trust, but trust becomes a weapon when consumers believe every expensive line item is medically necessary. Labor is squeezed too, with opticians expected to upsell while remaining invisible in the final price narrative to buyers and regulators. Behind the counter, scripts and software guide employees toward higher margin recommendations dressed up as personalized care every day to shoppers and patients. Corporate dashboards track conversion rates, attachment rates, and average order value, treating eyesight like a retail funnel to optimize profit at scale. That language reveals the core problem: the product is health-related, but the institution behaves like a luxury store in practice. When a market becomes this opaque, price fixing does not always need a secret meeting, structure can do the work. Consolidation, proprietary supply chains, and weak disclosure rules can freeze prices while appearing competitive on the surface to outsiders. Consumers are left with a false choice between expensive retail and uncertain discount alternatives, both shaped by the same power imbalance. The result is a system where survival requires confusion, because clarity would expose how little the product actually costs to make. That is why reform is difficult. Every layer benefits from the next layer remaining obscure and protected from scrutiny politically. To fix eyewear pricing, regulators would need to separate exams from sales, reveal wholesale costs, and dismantle exclusive distribution networks. They would need to attack the hidden rebates, the bundled fees, and the institutional design that rewards opacity over access. Until then, the industry will keep presenting necessity as luxury, and luxury as unavoidable truth to buyers everywhere across the market. The files are clear. This is not just a story about glasses, but about how markets can be engineered to overcharge everyone. And when a basic medical tool becomes a profit machine, the real cost is not only money, but access itself. If you want more investigations into the hidden economics behind everyday life and the structures that shape what you pay, subscribe for more.